Hi there. Welcome to Aries reading. I have started doing monthly zodiac readings, so we are on Aries. I did Pisces already. This is for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, I am told by Spirit. So let's get into a little bit of the astrology, and I mean a little bit of the astrology. I'm just going to give you a little bullet explanation of what's touching your energy this month. Gotta remember that North Node is in Aries, South Node is in Libra. That is until, that's from, looking at my notes here, from July 17th, 2023 until January 11th, 2025. This is about the balance between mine and ours, like kind of a little bit of some power plays, finding the balance there. Last time this North Node was in Aries was December of 2004 to June of 2006. So take a look back of what was going on at that time in your life, and some of those aspects, some of those themes may be playing out in this uh, 2.5 year transit for you as well, or however long it is. Yeah, 2.5. So what do we've got going on for March? As I'm recording, this is March 1st, 2024. For Aries, March 10th, we've got Mercury entering Aries until May 7th. This is where our communication becomes very direct and to the point under this influence of this transit. Because Mercury does retrograde and on April 1st, it's kind of sitting in this Aries energy a little bit longer, and it's sitting really close to the Chiron and the North Node conjunction. This is a great time to revisit any self-sabotaging patterns of thinking. You know, think of Seven of Swords energy, Five of Swords energy, Ten of Swords energy. We'll see if that comes out in the tarot, but um, that feels like a good place to start for you as we enter into your season on the 20th of March, where we have the spring equinox. Aries is also the first astrological sign of or the first sign of the astrological year. So Gaia, her new year. So that's a beautiful time for a reset button. With the equinox, Aries is all about just do it as long as it feels comfortable. So Aries is the sign of the self, of course, but it's, you know, making sure that we don't dip into the distorted and shadow aspects of the self with the vanity and all that and the egotistical programming. This is about seeing the bigger picture of that. We also have on the 20th the first of 3 Mercury conjunct Chiron transits at 18 degrees of Aries. So this is where it's important to be mindful of where some hurtful words may be triggering those of us who have strong Aries. Um, it's an opportunity to examine our wound with Chiron, of course, and to discover the wisdom and the growth that's there. Like finding the gemstone in the wound is it's always fun. It can also be a challenging energy as well. And it's worth noting that your sister sign Libra is starting off the eclipse season on March 25th. We have a lunar eclipse in Libra. It's a full moon. This is where we take a look at where things are out of balance in our partnerships. That's going to be highlighted, and I mentioned that because it is your sister sign. So and because the South Node is in Libra and Aries is in the North Node. So take that for whatever it's worth for you. that's my little bullet presentation of the astrology. So let's tap in for Aries. Divine Mother, Divine Father, Holy Spirit, Highest Self, for those who I have strong Aries energy. What are the energies for March for Aries? What are the themes for March for Aries? It's such a beautiful day here. Wow, that was quick. 2000. I've got one more I'm hearing. One more. Two more apparently. All right. All right. All right. I feel like we've got a couple scenarios going to be going on here. The first two cards that came out, woman holding a coin and the door to personal healing and happiness. Your value, your worth, your self-worth. Remember, I mentioned Mercury is going to play a very pivotal role in how we speak to ourselves this month, with their transits that, that's going on there. We also have the thinking man and patience. I feel a really strong divine counterpart energy coming in, where someone's been waiting for somebody else. This is just, yeah, that's all I've got there. I mean, they just stopped everything, and that's all I've got. Being asked to look at the numbers: 6, 7s, double 7s. We've got a 10, endings and beginnings. So maybe some of you are contemplating, well, first and foremost, your own, your place in a partnership, quite possibly. Has something reached its expiration date, I'm being asked to say, with the patience. I'm really honing in on that clock that she, or Archangel, well, it's typically Archangel Michael, but this is a feminine, doesn't matter. So they're not gender specific either. Has something run its course? I feel like this is where many of you are discovering your own worth, your own value. Does this make where I'm at physically in my life, whether that's job, partnership, is this where I want to be? Is it what fills my heart? Is it what feeds my soul? Is it making me happy? It's not, again, let me rephrase that. Am I happy here? Can I grow here? Or has its time come? Deciding on something. Let's take a look at the past energy for Aries, please. This is about being good where you're at, too. Finding peace, finding happiness, finding joy. King of Cups. Get a little more information. I guess I'll take those. Woo! First cards that didn't want to come out. And then they just fly. Very interesting. Okay, I'm going to take it. I've got the King of Pentacles here. So I've got the woman holding the coin in the Oracle. That's the equivalent of the Queen of Pentacles. I've got the Fool in reverse. And I typically, if you watched me, I don't typically read reversals. But when it came out between two upright cards, the other one is the Devil energy. Capricorn energy. Really strong Capricorn energy here. So, strong Saturn energy, which is our structure, our stability. I'm feeling that for some, there's been something that hasn't been able to get off the ground here. Perhaps you've been clearing some karmic wounds, some karmic patterns around money, and your safety, your security, your stability. There's been some healing needed to happen in the heart space. And Ace of Pentacles in reverse, yes. 100%. So in the past, I'm feeling that there's been a holdup on in the sector of your experience that has to do with finances. Perhaps it has a more to do with your own personal value. Even though this card is the door to personal healing and happiness, I'm getting a really strong, because it came out with the woman holding a coin, so these two came out together. I'm really getting a strong energy of this is the door to personal value, um, which there is a card in this deck that depicts that energy, but that's really what I'm picking up on here. And in your own value and your healing and your personal happiness, it all goes hand in hand. So something, I'm really just, something just wasn't able to get off the ground physically in the past. And this could be the past year, the past 6 months. I wouldn't say anything really more than the past year, because Ace of Pentacles, one pentacle is a year, so that's why I'm grabbing onto that timeline there. For very few of you, very, very few of you, just a handful, if possible. Some of you have lost a father or a father figure, or the father figure, you've needed to step out of the workforce to take care of a father figure. Really picking that up for some. All right, let's keep going. Where's Aries now for the collective? Aries for the March. What are the energies, messages that want to come through? I'm being told not to take these. Yes, on that one. Okay. So we have, I love this. So in the past, we had, so in this deck, the Tarot of Mystical Moments, we have some of the queens and whatnot depicted in male and female images. You got the King of Cups here in your past. In your present, you've got the King of Cups in a feminine energy. Then you've got the Four of Pentacles. Again, a lot of Pentacles. And the Three of Cups. Community, friendship, friend zones. I feel like right now you're just entering into a time of testing the waters, opening up yourself to receive maybe invitations out with friends after a time of really having to focus on something that was a little more heavy, I guess I could say. Yeah, that energy could come across as heavy because things weren't moving in your own personal life, but you were still asked to show up and be present. Let's take a look at this Four of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Two of Wands. Yeah, this is about getting yourself back out there into the world. How do you want to do it? And it's like, okay, I need to open myself up just a little bit, and make sure that I don't create obstacles for myself by, some of those obstacles might come through is the thinking with Mercury playing in your energy this month for first of the three transits that'll happen. The other two are Second one was April 15th, when Mercury is at retrograde, and the third one is May 7th. So, as Mercury moves through the sign of Aries. Tell me what, any more messages here. Yeah, I feel like you've had to go through a healing process, whether that's yeah, like I said, for some, you were taking care of a parent, a father figure, very strongly coming through. Someone who, or a spouse, a husband, someone who was your rock, your yeah, your rock of Gibraltar is what I'm hearing, because I've got this King of Cups here. Look at, she's a rock. She's a mountain, a whatever you want it, but she's made of stone here, and she's allowing the emotional energy to flow again through her. She's not blocking, she's no longer, pardon me, she's no longer blocking the flow of abundance, which, Four of Pentacles traditionally is, the hands are over the heart. They're holding the pentacles, or they're holding on for dear life. Nothing can flow in the heart space. Now things are starting to open up. You're learning that, I can unlock all of these locks one at a time when I'm ready, and I can let people in when I'm ready. But I am ready. I'm ready to face the world again. I'm ready to rediscover myself. I'm ready to, maybe you've already had some self-discovery in whatever this past energy was, and you're ready to put yourself out into the universe again. See what these are. It's Knight of Swords and Four of Cups. I'm getting a lot of truth and clarity with this Knight of Swords. Really seeing the silver lining. Sorry, I can't even say that. Silver. Come on, Mary Jo, get your tongue ready. Silver lining in what has been disappointing, what has felt like you've had to go through it all by yourself. It served a purpose. It served a purpose. And again, you might feel like you were alone, but you weren't alone. You've always had your guides here, protecting you, giving you shelter from the storm when needed. I do have a little bit of a stormy weather energy going on. The water in this King of Cups is a little turbulent, a little rocky, like emotional instability. I do have, she's sitting in the rainstorm here. And then it's got an energy of, there's a storm in the background brewing. What is on her dress? Right is worth the cost. A great many intelligent men. I'm trying to read her dress. It's words. So what did we have here? Yeah, for one, this is that Mercury conjunct Chiron in your energy on the 20th. This is about, finding the silver lining, finding the growth in the wound. This, whatever happened in the past. Again, the Mercury entering Aries on the 10th, about, the self-sabotaging patterns. What have you been telling yourself? All these words on her dress. What have you been telling yourself about your situation, about yourself, about your own happiness, and about your healing, about your whole journey? I feel like this is like a coming out of the closet, in a sense, after a time of really deep healing, where I feel like I'm getting like a hermit energy where you've had to really pull back your energy from the collective energy, because you had to focus on something else over here that was just very emotional. It took you out of the game for a while. Maybe this is even your own health. um, been picking up that a lot, and probably that's because I'm recovering. I'm still recovering from illness, a few weeks ago, and I'm gonna start coughing shortly. I can promise you that. I will do my best not to on camera, but can't control it all. It's gonna come when it's gonna come. On that note, I'm being asked to take a drink. All right, so where is this leading us here? For Aries, please. Yep. Downloads, communication, dreams coming true. What are you speaking into existence here, Aries? Pardon me. Gotta find my page here. What are you speaking into existence? There's a lot going on here. There's a patience again, temperance. So we've got it twice. Something is taken its toll on you. There's been a lot of healing. And it's time. Now's the time. So I got earlier that there was something that was expiring. What's expiring and what's beginning? I'm getting a tower moment, or a world energy. I'm being shown those cards in my head. What's ending for Aries and what's beginning? Let's take a look at that. Ten of Pentacles. There's value, there's worth. I get with this, especially with this deck, I'm getting legacy big time. I always do with this card. What legacy are you leaving? It wasn't the time before. You needed to clean some stuff up. You needed to take care of somebody. You need to take care of yourself. You needed to take a look at some programming that needed to be looked at. So whatever your dreams are with the star here, they weren't the time when you were ready for them, when you thought you were ready for them. Spirit was saying, no, we need you to take care of this first and foremost. Kind of like a cleaning house thing. And if you've been taking care of a parent or a spouse that has passed away, please, I understand that might trigger you a little bit, but they served a purpose. The grief that you feel, the grief that you felt while you were going through it, whatever you were going through, it's important. It's very important to your own personal healing and your happiness. I find it interesting I don't have the Hangman here, but I do have the Fool in reverse. Taking a look at what path do I really want to take, or I thought I was going down the right path, and you were, but there was something else that needed to come in and be cleaned up first. Yeah, so, and get some more. What's ending, what's coming in. So Ten of Pentacles is an ending to quite possibly a family member, the structure of a family. Maybe this is a divorce that's been long overdue from occurring. So what can be built? Ooh, yeah, King of Wands and Truth. This is, if this is not Aries energy, I don't know what is. um, this is marching to the beat of your own drum. This is um, finding that gemstone in the wound, as we talked about with Chiron energy. It's, oh, this is just really finding your spark again, knowing that you can move forward, you can take action. You are the key to the door to the personal healing and happiness. You hold the key to open that portal for yourself. I love the her headdress here is, you know, the spiraling is excuse me, the it's all the layers, all the patternings, all the, you know, the karmic lessons that we go through, and then when we actually realize at some point on our journey that, oh my gosh, I hold the key to my thoughts, to my feelings, to my journey. And this is discovering yourself. This is discovering yourself. You know, this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's definitely fire energy. I'm picking up really strong Aries here in that, in both of those cards. Ace of Swords is your truth. Who are you? Who are you, Aries? Are you discovering that? Are you seeing the legacy that you're leaving? Are you happy with that? If you're not, you get free will choice and you get to change it. You get to implement whatever truth it is that you want to implement. Who are you, Aries? Oop, I guess I'm not using that pencil. Wow. I've got to write all this stuff. So I've got to write it down while it's flowing through me for the title. Okay. So, all right. Anything else I want to get through? I mean, we did touch a little bit on, you know, the finances. Things are just at a halt here. Friendships, connections. Let's take a look at just one card, please, for love for Aries, and that's it. Something's something is either healing or still needs to be healed. This is also saying to me, it's okay to take a break. So it's okay to take a break. Get your bearings, tune into yourself, get, you know, listen to the messages that your body is sending you and that your guides are sending you. Take a breather. Um, this is for love and connections, you know, partnerships, healing, four swords, healing. There is something that's still healing here. And as much as you want to, you know, march forward and start doing things again, you know, like I said earlier, Aries is the let's just do it. Let's just do it. It feels right. It feels like the right time. Let's just do it. I'm and again with the patience card, you know, you are receiving all the downloads that say, come on, it's time, let's do this. But I feel like it's important, Aries, for you to just deal with whatever's right in front of you in any given moment. All right, final message with the unicorns, please. For Aries. Bridget, what are you doing on the couch over there? Bridget. I have no idea. I have no idea. All right, for Aries, please, Divine Mother, Divine Father, what's the message you want to leave Aries with for the month of March? Thank you. Ooh, water. Drink more water. Eat fresh foods with water in them, such as fresh fruits and vegetables. This is about staying grounded, allowing allowing yourself to flow with the energies, but it's important to stay grounded as well. Drinking a lot of water helps us do that. And drinking a lot of water also helps our physical vessel, helps our cells receive the light that we're getting in, all the downloads that we're getting in, with solar flares, geomagnetic storms, radiation storms as well. So water is important. This has also given me an energy of nurture yourself. Take care of you, Aries. You've taken care of others. It's time to take care of you. Be gentle with yourselves. Be gentle with yourselves, okay? I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for joining me. I love you so much, Aries, and I'll see you next month. Yeah?